how to recalibrate your life in these fast-changing times. You know, many are being forced to recalibrate and make sense of where they're going next. And when we say next, a lot of times we didn't think so much of what was happening next until the world began to shake. Earlier in this pandemic, people are relocating. They're doing their businesses in their homes and out of their personal offices rather than their corporate offices. And everyone is sort of repositioning right now. So I thought a message titled, How to Recalibrate Your Life in These Fast-Changing Times would be right on time with what we're going through in this season of life. I'm a destiny coach. One of the things I do in my profession is to assist and advise everyday people, sports athletes, entertainers, CEOs, executives, visionaries, and dreamers like you and I on how to live a more fulfilled life and live out our destiny. Sometimes we just need a calm voice of reason and some balanced spiritual guidance in our life, especially when everything seems to be going crazy around us. You know, to get some wisdom and discernment when you're going through all this and it's happening so quickly, because it's happening very quickly. Let me ask you, how many of you have felt as though things have been moving too fast for you? You're not even sure how to hang on. There's so many people who are operating in anxiousness and feeling stressed out all the time. Many are confused, directionless. And if that's you, that's what we're going to talk a little bit about today. Number one, the media is speaking to us every day things that they have put together, and not necessarily are they always accurate, of course. We talked about how to recalibrate our life. I think it's important that we take a look at the fact that things have been expedient. Things have been changing. Things are moving very quickly. And what does that do to our minds? It races them. Because as you go to bed at night, you're not necessarily thinking everything's going to be normal in the morning. A lot of times you're thinking, well, I don't know what's going to happen in the morning. And so I think it's important that we sort of get an idea, how do you deal with this in a way where your life can still have a quality perspective in the way that you think, especially thinking about your future. Because if you think about it, most people have desires. They have their own will, what they'd like to do, of course. When we're going through a changing time like we are, many people are not able to hold on to the control they used to have. That's what a lot of people get frustrated with. And you know, there's a beautiful spiritual verse. There's a reason why the Bible has survived thousands of years because of the principles God's given us. This is one I always share when I'm mentoring people. In Philippians 4, 6, and 7, it says, be anxious for nothing, but in everything, by prayer and supplication, with thanksgiving, let your requests be known to God, and the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, will guard your hearts and minds through Christ Jesus.